Alright, let's get started, boys, with DeathGarden BloodHarvest, which is by the same people that did Dead by Daylight.
The world stood still. Society had reached its peak. Driven by greed, superpowers collided without restraint, leaving nothing but ruins behind. The victors built the enclaves, vast fortified cities of limitless resources, condemning the rest to live in the surrounding slums. Yet all the blood spilled during the war was not enough to quench the thirst of those in power. The Blood Harvest was created. A vicious and deadly trial that determines who's worthy of a better life. The only way to leave the slums and earn a place within the enclaves is to join the Blood Harvest. A trial that very few survive. Only those who enter the Death Garden and prove themselves against terrible odds will ascend. But death lurks amongst the trees, always on the hunt. The hunters, gatekeepers of the enclaves, roam the Death Garden, relentlessly killing on sight. Scavengers come by their thousands. In the Blood Harvest, you either hunt or bleed.
Alright guys, so we're going to be hopping right into a game playing the Hunter over here. And I just have to commentate a little bit before I let the raw gameplay just play out, because otherwise it will be kind of confusing. So basically there's two different teams. There is the Hunter and there are the Scavengers. The Scavengers consist of 5 players while the Hunter consists of 1. The Hunter's goal is to eliminate all of the Scavengers. And the goal of the Scavengers is to collect enough blood, and then you'll basically be able to exit on the map via the timer running out, or if the other guy just happens to leave the game. Basically, their win condition is to collect the blood. Or if all of the Scavengers die except for 1, the exit will open, and what will happen is the map will basically get revealed for the Hunter slowly over time, and it will reveal where the last Scavenger is. So basically, at the very end, it can get very intense. There are items on the map that you can acquire. Now, the items that you can acquire on the map as the Hunter are basically going to be these things called power cores, which you are seeing me get, and I'm activating a drone, and that drone will be able to reveal a small area on the map. When someone goes inside of its proximity, it will outline them in red. You can also go up to health packs and just deny them like I'm doing right now. It's not really that important to do. However, the class that I'm playing allows me to hack items if I'm just standing over them. What hacking an item does is makes it so if an enemy picks them up, and they do respawn over time, if they pick them up, they will be highlighted in red, basically outlining them, and it makes it very easy to pinpoint exactly where they are. Now, in addition to that, there are multiple Scavengers, and there's multiple different Hunters that you can play as. The Hunter, there's only 1, but you can play as 3 right now. There's 3 different Hunters that you can play as of right now. And each of them have different abilities, and they also have different guns that you can equip, and they have different upgrades. You do have a progression system in this game. Basically, you can upgrade your abilities, and you can choose different perks depending on the Scavenger or the Hunter that you play as. The Scavenger's abilities are basically different ways to escape. There's a cloak, there's a smoke, there is a clone that you can throw out. But basically their goal is to collect blood on these certain little altars and then bring them to like the points you can see on the map over there where it says A, B, and C. They gotta deliver them. There is a Hunter that happens to have a turret, so you can place a turret at some locations, and then that way you can kind of narrow down certain areas. But basically that's the premise of the game. And the games are actually quite quick. And once you get knocked down in this game, you can get revived as a Scavenger, but once you get executed, that's it. You can just leave the game if you want to, or you can just spectate. Generally, I have a lot more fun playing as the Hunter. You cannot kill the Hunter, at least not that I'm aware of. He basically just gets to destroy them, and it's just a blast because they can't really shoot back. They don't really have a fighting chance against you at all because you have no HP. You actually can't die. You actually do have to have a sprint. A good strategy, however, is to just somehow break line of sight with your ability and then actually camp in a bush. However, the hunter has an ability that's an AoE like lightning, and it'll basically slow you down or kind of give you a small little stun, and basically that helps out. There is also this golden crate, which is marked on the map right now. You can see I'm kind of camping it. I'm cloaked, so I'm kind of baiting someone to go over towards it and then try to actually kill them. But the crate was taken, so sometimes people will like cloak in, or they'll use an ability, and then they'll go ahead and take the crate really fast. But that's the basic premise of the game. I just wanted to explain it before I just let the gameplay kind of just play out. Otherwise, it kind of doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's pretty fun, and I'll just let the rest of the gameplay play out. And like I said, I'll show you guys gameplay of the Scavenger side right after this.
Scavenger golden crate bonus ended.
Got him. Oh, he's trying to pick his boyfriend back up. And you just revealed where you were. Somewhere nearby. If I just stand next to stuff, it'll get hacked. One more. And then the final stand.
Only 2 scavengers remain.
I like this one so much because I can just go up to it and hack stuff. Like I can just look and then just hack stuff. It's great.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, the last shot. Let's go. All right. See you later. All right. So. No.
The hunter has killed the
Let's go, dude. The last one. The exits have open, but your time is up, and that's game over. I'm kind of stuck inside the thing. Alright, dude. 69.95 XP.
blood harvest is complete.
Oh, we also, looks like we are leveling up our hunter rank to 3. Alright, let's go. Everybody marking stuff on the map. I need to deliver soon. Deliver that blood. We're like all depositing over here. Oh. Dang, everyone getting executed over here. You actually destroyed this? Nice, I didn't know that. Get more of those smokes. Oh. Deliver a B. Like that. I'm gonna deliver right next to where he can reveal us. We're gonna have to shave Jimmy. Oh, they've been executed, Ripperoni. We had the unlimited ammo thing, so I was spamming it. Yeah, that last game we were super close to the gate, but it takes like a while for it to spawn. Dang, that's unlucky. Oh no. Give him a smoke. Oh, okay. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, we got it! You get more XP if you escape with blood too? Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, so now that you guys have seen gameplay of both the Scavenger and Hunter, I'm kind of curious to see which one you guys enjoyed more, or if you've played the game, which side do you like to play as more. I'm honestly just all about the Hunter, but I also wanted to show you guys the progression system that is available in this game. So you do happen to have different currencies. You can see over in the top right, there are these 3 different currencies. I'm just going to call it gray, red, and orange. So you have these different currencies, and if I just go ahead and remove my cam now, you guys can actually see the upgrades here. So you can see I can either cloak longer, or I can make it so I get bonus XP, or when I down a scavenger, they're revealed for a short amount of time. So you can see that there are different choices that you can make as far as your hunter goes. Now that also applies with the scavengers, and I'll just go ahead and showcase off real quick the different hunters as well as the different scavengers. So here is the Inquisitor, the Poacher, and the Stalker. They all have different guns. Some of the guns they can cross over if you happen to unlock them. But for the most part, they all have different abilities, and they definitely play pretty different. And there are also different scavengers. So I'm just going to go over their initial ability real quick because I can't showcase off everything because I don't have all of the scavengers unlocked. But there is a player that has smoke, there's a clone, there's one that has a heal, and there's one with an active camo and the shield. So those are the different scavengers that are available as of right now. And you guys can see over here, here's the scavenger that I have. But once again, you can go to the vendor and you'll have different upgrades. So you can see you can create a smoke that will last a little bit longer. You can make it so heals scavenger over time within a 5-meter area of effect. You can see there are different options once again for customization. So there is kind of some progression with this game. But that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in the video. But let me know, guys, what you think of this game. And currently, right now, it is free for this weekend. So I think the game is definitely worth checking out. Again, it's free right now this weekend, so you have nothing to really lose. But it does technically cost money. It's not free forever. So like I said, I think now would be the time if you were interested in checking out the game. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it and tell me your thoughts on DeathGarden down below. But anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.